Greetings and the brightest of blessings, my dear friends. Holistic Holly, modern day mystic, here for another tarot card reading for the week ahead. For the week that is starting the Monday the 10th of June 2019. I always fall over that bit, I don't know why. So for the week starting Monday the 10th of June, I hope you are all well. I hope that everything is going good for you. I hope so far you've been negotiating the energy of June really well, and that you have been taking that time to really center yourself and make the most of this time of clarity and understanding, and of pieces falling into place, and of revelations coming around that, you know, we've had the potential to have. So I hope that you have been spending that time really focusing in on what it is that you need to do now to see how things unfold, and to allow the things that you want to fall into place in your life. Okay, so the card for the week ahead is the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands, this is a card about internal struggle. It's a card about battling against yourself and getting in your own way, okay? Now, wands are to do with progress and development, moving forward along our journey, okay? And as you can see by the characters in this card, it's all one tree fighting and battling against itself. So this is some symbolic of the self-talk, of the second guessing and doubting that we perhaps do in our lives. So perhaps you've been struggling with making a decision, or you've come to a decision but you keep talking yourself out of it, or going back on that, taking, you know, a few inspired steps forward and then second guessing yourself and stalling, or taking a few steps back again. So this is a sign to say that, you know, this is going on for quite a few of us at the moment, okay? And I can definitely relate to this in my life. I feel like all of a sudden I'm gaining momentum, I'm picking up steam, you know, things all seem to be coming together, things seem to be aligning, and then I stall. I stop myself. And this can either be to do with me saying, well, I need some self-care, I need to step back, or it's because other things come into play and they take priority over the things that I've been chugging along here. And that's absolutely fine, you know, life happens, okay, and that's great. So don't beat yourself up too much about these delays, about the things not going in the timeline that we think in our head things should be happening, okay? Everything happens when it's meant to happen. Right? And so sometimes we think that everything needs to be instant and everything needs to align. And I talked about this in a video a couple of weeks ago about how everything happens at the right time. Sometimes other things have got to align in the background or behind the scenes. Other pieces of the web have got to kind of move around a little bit in order for us to have everything fit nicely into place. So while this is going on, don't go tying yourself up in knots. Don't go beating yourself up. And this might not necessarily be, you know, a physical journey or to do with somewhere you're going in life. This could be to do with relationships and how relationships are unfolding. It could be to do with the growth of your business. It could be to do with something else that you're pursuing in life. But don't allow your own thinking, your own thought processes, that those limiting beliefs and negative self-talk to come in and make you feel bad about yourself, to beat yourself up about thinking that you should have progressed further, you should have achieved more, you should be in a different place. Because everything happens when it should happen, and we are here to live a life, to experience a physical world. We have, yes, okay, so I mean, if you're watching this channel, you're probably already more inclined to the spiritual path or spiritual ways of thinking and understanding the law of attraction, the law of resonance, and how things fall into place. Understanding that, well, things happen when they're supposed to happen, and I'm good with that. The universe sorts me out. However you view life and look at life, you're probably more inclined to that way of thinking already, and that's a good thing. So don't beat yourself up, and don't think that you're a failure just because things haven't happened instantaneously, because nothing happens instantaneously. Nothing that's worth having happens overnight. And if something's blocking you, if something got in your path, if something stopped you from doing something, then it was for a reason, okay? you know, whether it would be to keep you out of harm's way, or whether to stall you so you go and do it another time, and when you go that other time, then the right person is going to be there and pop into your life at the right moment. So don't beat yourself up. Take time to be in the 3D reality that we're in. Yes, okay, we're all aspiring for 5D. That's where I was going with this. You know, a lot of us are already spiritual. A lot of us are like reaching for the higher vibrational frequencies, the 5D reality or what have you. But you know, we still have 3D lives to live. You know, we've still got friends that are maybe not on the spiritual path. We still have, you know, life stuff to do with. For example, it was my 5-year-old's birthday yesterday, so I had to organise a party for all his friends from school, so that had to happen. You know, we've got, you know, car issues that need fixing. We've got groceries to go and buy and food shops to do. You know, we've got family things that we have to go and organize and sort out and be there for our friends, and we have got real life issues that can, you know, hold us back from where we want to be sometimes. But that's okay, because the reason we're here is to have a physical experience. And yes, it is to alchemize that and turn the negatives and positive, to see the silver linings, to see the lessons in every challenge, to grow and evolve spiritually. And how can we grow and evolve spiritually if we don't come across difficult times, if we don't come across obstacles in our path, if we don't come across times where we feel frustrated because we're not achieving fast enough? So it's okay. It's how we look at these things and how we view these things. So just be aware of that. If you start to feel frustrated or annoyed with yourself, or if you start to notice the things creeping in where you're saying, oh, you shouldn't have done that, and you start feeling guilty for taking time out or taking self-care time, or for going and spending time with friends instead of focusing on your book or doing your yoga practice, or spending time in your business, or what have you, whatever it is for you, you know, we need to do these things, yes, for our own self-care, but yes, because we are physical beings having a physical experience. Okay, so be kind to yourself. Ultimately, have compassion and kindness for yourself. If you see in the external world people being horrible and people riding on each other and people just being nasty, don't allow yourself to get sucked into it. Don't allow other people's actions and behaviours and words affect what's going on within you. Don't let other people make you question and doubt yourself. And stay centered, stay aligned, stay connected. You're a beautiful soul. You're an amazing, amazing person. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm so, so grateful. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, enjoy the rest of your day and have a really great week. Love and blessings, friends. Bye for now.